For those that do not believe that there is a dark side, I'm here to attest that there is a dark side. I've seen it firsthand. Where I was in Satan's kingdom, that place was so dark and so demonic and so ritual like. If I seen demonic beings come up to me and I'm fighting in the unseen world and also in the physical world, there is truly a creator that created us all. So if there is a demonic spirit, if there is a demonic force, you can best believe that there is a creator that created all of this and all of us. So don't think for a second that there is no higher power, there is no Holy Spirit. Don't think for a second that it's not, because it is. This force, this demonic force, is here to destroy and to take everything it can. And if it can get an elect, if it can get a divine being, if it can get an anointed one, a black sheep on its side, it's done its job. These demonic forces, if they can't attack you in the 3D physical realm, they will definitely attack you in the non-physical realm, which is the etheric realm. Mostly people that are being attacked are people that are doing the right thing. And then even some of those that are not doing the right thing, that are doing the wrong thing, being influenced by the adversary. Demonic forces really doesn't care, because those that feel like that they're doing the wrong thing or doing the right thing, demonic force doesn't care. Even those that are doing the wrong thing. Did you ever think that because you do wrong is because the adversary is trying to keep you from steering back to the right? You're recruited for a reason. And this is what demonic force wants. To recruit. And even if you are tainted, your vibration is low. The more the adversary have on its side, the more it gets everything that it wants. But I'm here to tell you that demonic forces is definitely, it's definitely real. It's not a game. It's not a joke. I've seen it firsthand, and especially being in Satan's kingdom. When you have the Holy Spirit use the demonic force, those that are possessed by the demonic force come and share the Bible with you. Just because something drove that demonic force to you, then after the conversation is done and over with, you receive what you needed to receive from this demonic force, then they really started acting, they really start acting out. It's a demonic force attacking you in the day. But these demonic forces are used to, they're bringing information. This is what happened to me. They brought information that I knew nothing about. I knew nothing about the Bible, even though when I was younger, I was always searching for the truth. Since the day I walked inside of a church that I can remember, that I had been searching for the truth. And I know there was a demonic force because I wasn't only being attacked in the etheric world, but I was being attacked in the physical, because they were antagonizing, they were making trouble. I see one spirit come in, making trouble inside the room, inside the cell, just making trouble. And I would command that spirit be gone within 2-3 days, maybe 4 days, sometimes even a week, or maybe longer, 2 weeks. Just depends on how strong the spirit is. But I would call that person's name. I would wait for roll call just to hear their name and command it that they would be removed. And they were removed. But not 2-3 weeks later, the same demonic spirit come right back in. But it's just a different person. It's jumped into a different person. There was like 2 times that I was told that my lawyer came to see me, and the demonic forces was holding her back because no one came to get me. That I can see my lawyer and see what was going on with my case. So demonic forces were working. Just as well as I was in that room in Sodom and Gomorrah, demonic forces were working. But the Holy Spirit pulled me up out of there before I can even fall asleep. So I'm going to tell you, if these demonic forces are real, definitely the Holy Spirit is real. Because once there was a confrontation between me and someone else, this person slapped me. And of course, I left the room and I told them exactly who did it. And once I did, they knew how to follow me. But I was already a target when I walked in there. These beings are operating not just throughout the general population, but they were operating through the system, receiving information that they shouldn't receive, making threatening phone calls to people that shouldn't be. But the Holy Spirit knew what it was doing. The Holy Spirit knew exactly what it was doing. So if all of these demonic forces are around, you can best believe that there is a higher power. It is a duality. It is a yin and yang. It is dark and light. So if there's dark forces, you can best believe there's light forces. But you can't comprehend the Holy Spirit. No one can comprehend the Holy Spirit. There was one vision that I had when I was in Satan's kingdom. And I was at the table, and I was actually standing up. And I was sitting at the table, and I was like, and a vision came to me, and it was the universe. And I said to myself, when I saw this vision, I said, who would want to come to this place? Who would want to leave such beauty and come to this earth? This is what I spoke. And this is one of the visions that stick with me when the Holy Spirit showed me the universe. And the feeling that I had of seeing the universe and seeing how beautiful it was, and wondering why. Why would anyone want to leave such beauty to come here? I'm here to tell you the Holy Spirit is real. The creator of this world and all of the universes, all of everything is very much real. If there's a dark, there has to be a light. If there's a dark, there has to be, if there's Satan, there has to be the creator. Because something had a hold over me while I was in Satan's kingdom. Something kept me within its grasp and its shield and its covering. Not only that I was being attacked in the 3D physical realm, not just by I wouldn't necessarily say being attacked. I mean, it was attacking my spirit, because seeing the fights happen, seeing the people jump on others and literally aim for their head. These people literally aim for their head. Not so much their body, but they aim for their head. Just to stomp their head into the cement. It got so bad that I just started telling people, whoever that came in, I knew that something was gonna happen to them. I said, look, this person's not gonna make it. I'll go to the guard gate, and I'll say, hey, look, the window. I would say, hey, look, this person's not gonna make it in here. I said, you really need to move them out of here before something happened. Because I got so tired of seeing these demonic beings grouping up and beating up people and jumping on them and stomping their head into the cement until their head bled. This place, it's a ritual for them to spill blood on the floors of Satan's kingdom. So of course, this was attacking my spirit to see it, because it was something that my eyes should not have seen. The and excuse my French, I don't have anything against anyone or anything on what they do, but the homosexuality, you can feel it. So I was being attacked day and night in the etheric world and in the physical 3D realm. And if I wasn't being attacked, there was some demonic spirit showing me something in the Bible that the Holy Spirit would send to me. And in the etheric world, I was being attacked by draconians, and even was attacked by Satan itself, because it tried to pull me down, and the Holy Spirit wasn't letting it pull me down. I was even told I was going to die in 4 days of a massive heart attack while I was in Satan's kingdom. But I was told this in the etheric world. But I was also told in the etheric world to leave this world and never come back. And I was told this during quakening, in between quakening state and awake. So there are serious demonic forces at work. And I'll tell you how serious it is now. In the Bible, it speaks about a great wonder in the heavens. And it's a woman. She's giving birth to a child. And a second wonder appeared in the heavens. This was a great red dragon. This dragon was coming to devour the child. This literally happened on the day of the eclipse. There was a great dragon. The sun, I believe, was at her feet. I'm not sure, I can't remember. The sun was either at her stomach, the moon was at her feet, and it's supposed to be 7 stars up above her head. 7 to 12 stars. I think it's 12 stars. I can't remember. I don't remember verbatim. But this event actually happened. And a lot of people don't really realize what happened. But I'm going to tell you that day, that morning, I had a child in my arms in the etheric world. And there were people that were trying to take this child from me. I got away from the first group. Then there was a second time in this group. No, different group, but there was a second time another person approached me trying to take the child away from me. And this is in the etheric world. They were trying to take the child from me, from them thinking that I was going to bring harm to the child. And it seems as if they wanted to get me in trouble with social services. This is what I felt. These people were trying to take the child from me, but something was wrong, not right with these people. But then something wasn't right with me. Because I kind of, the people felt that I was going to bring harm to the child. But at one point in his dream, I did bite the child, but it was not a break the skin type bite, but it was more or less like a nip on the child's arm. A few weeks later, I have another dream, and I stick my hand in this hole. And I don't know if you ever seen the picture where it has this, where the fingers are touching. Some of them show a baby's hand. Some of them show two fingers. And it's like this. Well, I reached my hand down in this hole, and I had my hand like this. And I felt a little hand come right inside my hand. So I closed my hand and I pulled the child, pulled what I knew to be a child. I pulled this child out of that dark hole. But at this time, there was what was it? There was a, excuse my background. There was a woman and her son. The son was older, and the woman I knew, but I knew it wasn't her, trying to offer me sex. This was beforehand. When I stuck my hand in the dark hole, and I pulled what to be a small hand in my hand, pulled this child out, and the child said to me, "Come, we can go to the holy city. We will be safe there." This was the same child that I had in my hand the day of the eclipse. But this child was 3 or 4 that I pulled out of the darkness, out of that hole. But I'm gonna cut this short because I have a lot of talking in the background. But this video is just to show you that there is a demonic force. If there is a demonic force, there's sure a heavenly force to be reckoned with. I'm going to end this here. Ancestor of the Lyran race and Carrion race, Lion of Judah, out.